Have you ever been told that getting old just means getting weaker, sicker, and slowly fading away? That after a certain age, decline is inevitable and death just waits quietly around the corner? It's a belief so common, it's almost accepted as truth. But what if that's not the full story? What if the real reason so many people over 75 pass away isn't just old age, but something far more preventable? Here's the truth. 99% of deaths after age 75 are caused by just 5 reasons, and most of them are preventable. If you're over 75 or love someone who is, this could be the most important video you'll watch this year. Because your future, it's not written in stone. We're about to uncover the warning signs, the small changes that make a big difference, and the actions you can take today to protect your health, your independence, and your life. It's not about reversing time or pretending we're 30 again. It's about understanding what's really happening inside your body, recognizing the quiet signals it's sending, and making small, steady choices each and every day that help you stay stronger, longer. So no, aging doesn't have to mean surrendering your strength or your freedom. You have more control over your future than you think, and it all starts now. Reason 1. Heart disease, the silent killer. Your heart has carried you through a lifetime, through love, through loss, through the simple and extraordinary moments that have shaped who you are. But did you know that after the age of 75, heart disease becomes the #1 cause of death? It's not just a statistic. It's a silent threat that has taken too many lives far too soon, often without warning. Perhaps you felt it, the fatigue that lingers, the breath that seems shorter than before, the slow fade in energy that you chalk up to just getting older. But what if that tiredness isn't simply age? What if it's your heart quietly calling out for help? You're not alone. According to the American Heart Association, 1 in 3 Americans over 75 lives with some form of heart disease. And yet, here's the part that most people don't realize. So much of it is preventable. Let that sink in. Preventable. High blood pressure, often called the silent killer, can go unnoticed for years. You might feel fine until one day you're not. It can damage your arteries, overwork your heart, and increase the risk of a heart attack or stroke without ever making a sound. But with regular monitoring, the right medications, and healthy choices, you can take back control. And then there's food, the fuel your heart depends on. Years of processed meals, too much salt, sugar, and unhealthy fats take their toll. But the good news, it's never too late to make a change. A plate full of vibrant vegetables, heart-healthy fats like those in salmon or walnuts, and whole grains isn't just good for you, it's a gift to your future self. Every small choice you make sends a message to your body. I still care. I still want to be here. Movement is another powerful medicine. You don't need to run marathons. A gentle walk in the morning sun, a few stretches while the kettle boils, or even dancing to a favorite song in your living room can awaken your heart, improve circulation, and lift your spirits. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day can make a world of difference. But maybe the most dangerous myth of all, the one that keeps so many from taking action, is this. It's just aging. It's out of my hands. That couldn't be further from the truth. You still have agency. You still have power. Because here's the truth. Your heart isn't done yet. It's still beating, still fighting, still hoping for more memories to make, more laughter to share, more days to wake up and feel alive. So take that step. Schedule the checkup. Dust off those walking shoes. Add 1 more serving of greens to your plate. Talk to your doctor about your blood pressure goals. Every action you take now is an act of self-love and a promise to the people who love you. Your heart has never stopped showing up for you. Now's the time to show up for it. Reason 2. Falls and injuries. One slip can change everything. There's something so unexpected, so unfair about a fall. One moment, everything seems fine. Your feet are steady, your home familiar. And then, in the blink of an eye, it happens. A slip, a missed step, a dizzy spell. Suddenly the world shifts, and nothing feels safe anymore. For those over 75, falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury and death. Not illness, not disease, but a single fall, something so simple, yet so devastating. And what makes it even more heartbreaking? Most falls are preventable. Maybe you've caught yourself wobbling when getting out of bed, or hesitated before stepping into the shower. Maybe you've even felt nervous going down the stairs, holding the rail just a little tighter. It's okay to admit it. That quiet fear of falling is more common than you think. But here's the twist. That fear, it can make things worse. It keeps you from moving, and the less you move, the weaker your muscles become, until the very thing you're trying to avoid becomes even more likely. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can take back your confidence. You can protect yourself without giving up your freedom. It starts with simple steps, literally. Strengthening your legs and core with gentle exercises can restore balance and stability. You don't have to join a gym. Even chair exercises or standing on one foot while brushing your teeth can build strength. Look around your home. Are there rugs that bunch up? Poor lighting in the hallway? A slippery tile by the kitchen sink? These little hazards don't seem like much until they are. Secure those rugs, install brighter lights, add handrails where you need them. These aren't signs of weakness. They're signs of wisdom. And don't forget one of the hidden dangers, medications. Many common prescriptions can cause dizziness or lower your blood pressure too much. If you've ever stood up and felt the world spin for a moment, your body may be trying to tell you something. Talk to your doctor, review your medications, adjust what needs adjusting. It could quite literally save your life. Falling doesn't have to be your future. Strength, stability, and confidence can still be yours, no matter your age. You've walked through so many chapters of life with grace and courage. Don't let one fall write the ending. Instead, write a new beginning, one where you move with freedom, live with confidence, and stay upright in every sense of the word. Reason 3. Respiratory diseases. When breath becomes a burden breathing, it's the most natural thing in the world, until it isn't. You don't think about your breath when it flows easily, when the air fills your lungs without effort, when you can laugh, talk, and walk without gasping. But for many people over 60, that ease begins to fade. Maybe it starts as a little cough that lingers too long, or a short walk that leaves you winded. Perhaps it's a wheeze that comes and goes, just enough to make you pause. And yet so many brush it off. It's just my age, you might say. Everyone slows down a little. But what if that shortness of breath isn't normal aging? What if it's your lungs waving a red flag? After the age of 75, respiratory diseases like COPD and pneumonia become major threats. Not because they're unstoppable, but because they're often ignored. By the time symptoms become obvious, the damage may already be deep. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, can sneak in over time. The airways narrow, the lungs stiffen, and every breath starts to feel like a chore. It doesn't happen overnight, but day by day it steals your energy, your movement, your freedom. And pneumonia, something many still mistake for a bad cold, can be deadly in later years. What starts as a little chest tightness or fatigue can escalate fast, especially when the immune system is weaker and slower to respond. But here's the good news. You have more power than you think. Simple daily movement, walking, stretching, even gentle yoga, can keep your lungs strong and clear. Every time you move, you help your body clear mucus, improve oxygen flow, and reduce the risk of infection. Movement is breath's best friend. So is clean air. Take a look around your home. Is there dust, mold, pet dander? Do you open the windows? Let the fresh air in? A small air purifier, a fan, or even a few extra minutes of ventilation each day can help your lungs more than you know. And please, don't underestimate the power of vaccines. A flu shot, a pneumonia vaccine. These aren't just seasonal precautions, they are shields. They give your body a fighting chance when the air turns colder and viruses move faster. Staying protected isn't a sign of weakness, it's a declaration that your life is still worth fiercely protecting. Your lungs have carried you through decades of stories, singing, crying, laughing, whispering to loved ones. Don't let breathlessness steal those joys. Every breath you take is a quiet miracle. Treat it that way. Guard it. Strengthen it. And above all, never ignore it. Reason 4. Stroke. No warning. No second chance. It comes without warning. No time to prepare. No second chances. A stroke is sudden, silent, and often irreversible. One moment, everything feels normal. The next, your body or your mind just stops cooperating. Words disappear. One side goes numb. Confusion sets in. And in that moment, life can change forever. After age 75, stroke becomes one of the most common and most devastating causes of death and disability. But here's what's truly shocking. Up to 80% of strokes are preventable. Yes, preventable. It's not fate. It's not just bad luck. It's often about what's happening inside your body, day after day, unnoticed. The most common culprit? High blood pressure. Quiet, painless, but steadily damaging the blood vessels in your brain. You can't feel it creeping in, but it's there, unless you check, unless you act. And then there's atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat that many older adults don't even know they have. It causes blood to pool and clot, and those clots can shoot straight to the brain in an instant, causing a stroke that could have been prevented with a simple EKG or blood thinner. Scary? Yes. But hopeless? Not at all, because every step you take toward heart health, every low-sodium meal, every walk in the park, every cup of water instead of soda, is a step away from stroke. Your body is still listening, still responding, and still fighting for you. And if you've ever experienced strange moments, blurry vision, sudden confusion, trouble speaking, even for just a minute, don't brush them off. These could be mini strokes, TIAs, small events that carry big warnings. They are your body's early alarm system. Listen, don't wait until something breaks. Prevent it from cracking in the first place. Talk to your doctor. Monitor your blood pressure regularly. Make friends with leafy greens, berries, whole grains. Move your body not to chase youth, but to protect your brain. Keep the blood flowing. Keep the oxygen reaching every corner of your mind, because your memories, your stories, your independence, they live inside that beautiful, complex brain of yours, and they deserve protection. You've built a life filled with wisdom, with love, with hard-earned lessons. Let's make sure a single, preventable stroke doesn't steal it all away. You still have pages left to write in your story. Keep the pen in your hand. Reason 5. Cognitive decline. Protecting who you are. It starts quietly. You forget where you placed your keys. A name slips your mind. A familiar road feels unfamiliar. At first it seems harmless. You laugh it off, call it a senior moment, and move on. But deep down, a question starts to form. Is this just aging or something more? Cognitive decline is one of the most feared aspects of growing older. Not because it takes your strength, but because it threatens your identity, your memories, your voice, the ability to live independently, to make decisions, to recognize the faces you love. Conditions like Alzheimer's and dementia don't arrive overnight. They creep in slowly, disguising themselves as forgetfulness or fatigue. But over time, they can strip away the very things that make you you. And yet, there is hope. While there's no magic cure, research shows that lifestyle choices have a powerful effect on brain health. The way you eat, move, think, and connect with others can shape how your mind ages. You are not helpless. Think of your brain as a garden. It needs care, stimulation, and nourishment. Feed it well, with omega-3s from fish and flaxseed, with leafy greens, berries, and nuts. Avoid processed foods and excess sugar. They fuel inflammation that wears down the brain like rust. Keep your mind active. Read books. Solve puzzles. Learn something new, no matter how small. Even simple conversations, sharing stories, recalling memories, listening to others, keep neural pathways alive. And never underestimate the power of movement. When you walk, stretch, or dance, you increase blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that keep it sharp and alive. But perhaps the most underrated protector of brain health? Connection. Loneliness is toxic to the mind. Isolation can speed up decline. Make it a priority to stay in touch with family, friends, neighbors, even strangers at the coffee shop. Every shared smile is medicine. So no, memory loss is not just a part of aging you have to accept. There are things you can do, starting now, to hold on to your clarity, your independence, your joy. You've lived a life full of experience, insight, and love. Your stories matter. Your mind matters. Don't let time steal what you can still protect. Guard your mind like the treasure it is, because the greatest legacy you can leave is not just the memories you've made, but the presence to keep making them. You've just taken a powerful step by simply choosing to listen, to learn, and to reflect on what truly matters: your health, your independence, your life. And maybe right now, you're thinking, where do I even begin? Is it too late for me? But let me tell you, it is never too late to care for yourself. You've lived through decades of changes, challenges, and triumphs. You've given so much to others, your family, your community, the world. But now it's time to give something back to yourself. So just start with one thing. Check your blood pressure. Go for a short walk. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Add an extra vegetable to your dinner plate. Or simply take a moment to breathe deeply and thank your body for all it's carried you through. Every small step you take is a victory. Every healthy choice is a message to your body that says, I still care. I'm still here. I still want to live fully. You don't need perfection. What you need is consistency, compassion, and courage. If this video helped you feel seen, informed, or even just a little more hopeful, then please, don't stop here. Comment below and share the one small step you're choosing today. Share this video with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. You are not alone on this journey. We're walking it together. The next chapter of your life can be filled with more clarity, more strength, more peace than you ever imagined. And it all starts with one decision: to choose yourself. And that choice, you just made it.